What's good? It's your girl Iris. Back at it again with a back at it again. You feel me? What's up, collective? Thank you to all my new subscribers. I rock with y'all heavy. I didn't even mean to pick this up, but I guess we getting into this because I started writing some stuff on these, but I kind of just stopped because it's a lot of cards. And I'm doing Uber Eats, so I really just came home to pick up some money because I was trying not to spend it, but your girl needs some money in the gas tank. You hear me? Okay. Let me stop. Whoa, that was weird. So some of y'all might be like in a really good mood today, like you expressing your not even expressing, but you're living in your childish, not childish, but like your young energy. You feel me? Okay. You're feeling yourself, you're listening to music again, or like, you're vibing to music like you used to. Yeah, so that's what's up, Let's see what's going on here. Let me just pray real quick. Dear Father, dear Mother, dear Divine, my spirit guides, my holy angels, please collect me in the collective. Please protect me in the collective as we find out things that we need to know to progress in our journey. Protect us from anything that is unlike the light. Protect us from anything that is not contributing to a prosperous journey. And allow us to make God proud. Allow us to make ourselves proud. Allow us to be a wonderful riddle. It is done. Okay, so, all right, so you're being called to eat healthier, or maybe you're already eating healthier. Okay, one day at a time. You don't got to do it all at once. So, there is a masculine and strong emotions, and they can't understand why. Did they forget the lies that they told to you? No, they didn't. They was wondering how they could have forgotten or not realized how bad they was treating you because they had unconditional love for you. But since they were I'm hearing in their 3D form and not in their 5D form, I'm also hearing they could not see things clearly. Yeah. Their energy is being revitalized. They want to come, they want to tell you, they're hiding something from you. That's why they're not talking to you. That's why they're not coming and saying anything to you right now. So be careful. When they do come to you, make sure you're protecting yourself. It says check your locks and security. So, I don't know. I don't know if somebody is contemplating breaking into your home and waiting for you there. Because yesterday, I don't know what it was. Like, I came into my home and it was almost like I felt like there was somebody there. But there was nobody there. Right? There's more to the story than you really think. Like, you have no idea how deep it goes. Oh, he wants to marry you. You're his divine counterpart. But you deserve better. Okay? A lot of y'all might have had like a mother figure that is attacking you, or this person has a mother figure that's attacking you. I feel like somebody is wondering why you don't believe the things that they tell you, you know. Because they're... Okay. They want to know why you don't believe the things that they're telling you, because they feel like they had good intentions. But the problem is that just because you have good intentions doesn't mean that you are doing the right thing by somebody. Somebody is embracing change. You could be embracing change, or what I'm really getting is whoever you were dealing with is embracing the fact that they need to change, and their energy is vibrating higher. So that's good. But he's not ready yet, you know what I'm saying? You look nothing like what you've been through. Okay. So what this person doesn't understand is that you've done a lot of healing work. Okay. And it's brought you to not trust. It brought you to not trust, and he didn't understand that. Or this person didn't understand that. Okay, this might be like a workplace relationship. The person never gave you time, taking advantage of you, and they were hiding stuff, you know. Let me get one more. But minus the dumb shit, this person, if you was to take out all the karmic essence of this person is deeply, deeply, deeply in love with you. They're like, where did I go wrong? Why did I do this to myself? I love her so much. Where did I go wrong? So let's see what the tarot is saying. Somebody might be craving McDonald's. You might have been craving McDonald's yesterday. He was like, nah, I'm trying to eat better. Yeah, I wanted a quarter pounder yesterday, so that might be significant. I ended up getting Taco Bell though. Alright, so let's see. Still trying to get better at shuffling these cards. Okay, Spirit. Hold on. Ground my energy. All right, Spirit. Yep. Somebody's realizing that they put themselves in a whole freaking like they put themselves in jail. They put themselves in spiritual jail. Okay. Yeah. Because of this breakup with the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords, this person is realizing they put themselves into their own heartbreak for handling you incorrectly. That's too much, Spirit. They realized that they couldn't reciprocate. Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to really realize and speak to themselves for real. They're speaking to their own demons like, you motherfuckers have been doing this to me for way too damn long. But the problem is that they haven't really made no true action. Or did they? Let's see. Yeah, they're just thinking about it. They want to talk. They want to, you know, they're like more on some like, if we talk then I'll be able to open up. But right now, you know, they're focusing on their finances. Right now they're focusing on their finances. So, you know, they're just hoping that like they could like have like that childlike relationship where they don't have to do anything. They're really just trying to realize, they're really just realizing that they're like, you know, like I want to be loyal, but I got all this stuff that's distracting me, that I'm insecure about. You know, the demons that are taking over. But they see you. Sorry, I might as well just take that out. They see you in your 10 of Pentacles. They see like you like you doing, like as if you doing spell work or something. But they know you not. They know you not because they know who you are. Okay. They know you're just protecting yourself from them. But they want to have patience because they knew they was juggling you. And they didn't see you for who you are, but they're putting a depth to that. Okay? Because you cut them off. And you put them in a stalemate. And this is what's gonna make him want to marry you, because you're just admired by this person. Wow. They see forever with you. But what I'm getting is that somebody else does too. They're thinking, somebody else is thinking, is just entered into your energy. And you might not be accepting them fully into your energy. But this new person, this new person wants to give to you. Okay. They're checking you out. They're seeing how you are. They're recognizing your mannerisms, how you handle them, how you communicate with them, like how maybe when y'all plan things together, he's probably like, oh yeah, like, oh, this girl seems a bit different. And she look good. Yeah, because you're becoming stronger. And a man could really see that. I'm being called to another deck. Let's see what else comes out if something comes out twice. King of Swords. Knight of Swords, sorry. Knight of Swords, yeah. 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 Your person sees this coming. Yeah, your person sees this coming. The Lovers came out over the 8 of Wands and 2 of Wands. Your person sees somebody, like they believe that somebody will come and take care of you, because 9 of Pentacles to the Empress, you take care of yourself. So whoever coming in, they're gonna do for you. They're gonna do for you just like you do for yourself. And you know, it took this last person too long to come and speak their truth. And they know they're taking too long because they don't have nothing to offer. Yeah, because you have everything that you need already. So it's not like some men, they just want to have a reason to yeah. Some men, they just want to have a reason to fix somebody. And you know, bring them prosperity and things like that. That's what makes them feel more like a man. But a lot of times when a man finds a woman like that, that's a woman that's needy. That's a woman that takes more than than what is necessary. Yo, I always yawn during readings. That gotta be confirmation. Like, a lot of men like this, especially narcissistic men, they meet women that's just like them or worse than them, 15:55 on the clock. And what that results in is, how do I word this? That results in having a needy woman, a gold digger, something of the sort, and nothing ever works out. This person wants to come and this person wants to give you an offer. This person, not even just an offer, but what's the Two of Cups? Yeah, this person wants to give to you. They want to give to you, not this other person. So there was a third party. Yep. Oh, gosh. It's like Spirit knows what I'm going to say before I even say it. It's just confirmation. They're coming out of... They're tired of fighting with this third party. They don't want to deal with this third party anymore. Let me see more on the Seven of Wands. They're tired of dealing with this third party because there's no emotional fulfillment. And you know, men, they don't like drama. So, you know, even though they sometimes create it, but not men in general, but people that are just like this, you know. The astrological connection of this card is Oh, I read this yesterday. The combination of warlike Mars and energetic Leo creates an unstoppable force. Yeah, they're finding the strength to find their higher self, a higher purpose in life, than to be tied down with a high priestess in reverse when they have their Queen of Cups waiting for them to change, to get their shit together. Yeah. Because like I said, you got your stuff together. You could handle things on your own. And this other person is needy. This other person, this karmic that he's dealing with, this person just is needy. That's all I could say. And it's getting to the time where he wants to manifest his way out of this and get you back. You know, one more. Yeah, but this came out sideways over the Three of Pentacles and Two of Cups. They feel like they can't give you anything because they're used to giving to people as their love language. They never gave to you because you was doing all the work. He ain't have no reason to really feel like he had to give to you to feel successful because you was pouring so much into him. He felt like he was doing everything right by just moving how he was moving. And that's when we learn to set up boundaries. I said one more, but strength. Like, you and I the collective learn to set up boundaries for people that, you know, take advantage and, you know, I'm still shuffling. Three of Swords and the Moon. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot. Yeah, it's putting this person in heavy thought and wanting to find a... But with the moon is a card with a dual personality full of insecurity. You can see, okay, yeah, so you can see two towers, okay, in the regular one. The two towers, roaring dogs in the center of the card. One of them looks like a domestic dog, the other looks like a wild dog, representing the two opposite conflicts in our hearts. At the top of the card is a sun moon face. The moon side face is facing down and staring at the whole scene, but its eyes are closed. The sun side, the rough daylight side, is hidden in the moonlight and has no eyes at all. Below is a shrimp struggling to climb out of the water. It seems that something important is about to float to the surface. Yeah, so the fact that this person is in heartbreak for the decisions that they made, they're in regret. You know, they're having a hard time. They're having a hard time seeing what is in front of them, but they have the will to make a change in their life. Are they making this change? Are they actually taking steps, Spirit, to making this change? Okay. Clarify the Three of Cups. Are they making this change? Are they trying to make this change towards doing right, either by the collective or in life? Oh, shit. So, no, they're not right now. Right now they're using like 3D stuff to like they probably partying, they probably sleeping around to ease their pain. You know, they're trying to find the next come up, the next, you know, bugaboo. They're trying to heal themselves by handling things like the trauma response, going back to the things that they're addicted to. But I'm getting that this is starting to come to an end, in a sense where this person is starting to realize that, and even if it's just in the back of their head, they're starting to realize like this stuff isn't really doing anything for them, because where they're directing their energy is still in the same stuff that got them caught up in the first place. So they're like, yeah, I'm just dumb. They're just calling themselves dumb. Yeah. Yeah, so they do have an open mind to take a leap of faith. No, I just asked, are they actually doing it? So they have an open mind. Spirit, please clarify the Fool. They have an open mind, but what? Because if they're not doing anything about it, why are they still stuck doing the same stuff they were doing before if they have an open mind? Ooh. Okay. The Judgment came in reverse. They don't know their purpose in life. It's almost like they're losing contact with Spirit. Like their spirit guides are probably like, all right, since you know better, since you know how you doing things, since you know how to handle things on your own, you want to be stubborn, you want to do things on your own, you think you know better, go ahead. Because they keep hesitating to do the right thing. Mm-hmm. That's your protection. The rejection, the mindset of this person. That's why spirit is protecting you from this person, because they're not material to be around the star. Okay, you have good fortune. You're protected. You got wisdom. Okay, you have balance. This person doesn't. This person does not have any balance. Yeah, they're too busy, causing more and more chaos in their life. Sometimes it just got to get worse till it get better. Mm-hmm. Mm. Clarify the King of Swords, please. They know the truth, and they feel like they're getting control. Yeah, they feel like they're getting control over their life, so they want to come and still try to start something with you, and they want to get rid of the problems that y'all have together. But if and when they do this, you have to make sure that they, like, you might like to party just like them. You might like to turn up, have sex is what I'm hearing, and but yeah, you're more so focused on prosperity, where this person is focusing on taking care of their ego, their selfish needs, their 3D needs. But this person does want a fair exchange. Mm-hmm. They want a fair exchange. They want to relieve the stress that they're having right now. But guess what? That stress is karma, and they have to sit in that for a while. The same way you sat in yours and you had to alchemize it until, no matter how long it takes them to alchemize, it don't matter how long it takes. It has to happen. Okay. Yeah. They need to stay in this. They need to stay in this for a bit. Okay. They need to feel the loss. They need to feel, they need to feel loss. They need to break away from certain things. Mm-hmm. They might be trying to do spell work on other people or on you. No. They're doing spell work, but it's because that they want to be loyal to you. They want you back in their life. But that's not the work. That's not the work. That's not the way to do things. So they're trying, but they're doing it in the wrong way. So for an example, like, they could want you back, and they could be, like, say like we do like a money ritual or whatever. Why do you want the money? And are you deserving of the money? Are you putting in the work on top of doing the spell? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. So, like, this person might be just trying to manipulate their way back in, and it may not be on some malicious shit, but this person is so used to manipulating people, and so when it comes down to actually putting in actual work, like, it's like getting a liposuction instead of actually going to the gym. They're trying to get an easy way out. They're trying to get an easier way to common waters with you. Okay, but this came in the reverse or sideways. It came in sideways. So yeah, they're getting closer. They are getting closer, but they're just not ready yet. They're just not ready. So don't mess this up. Don't decide, oh, I'm gonna text them, oh, I'm gonna make the initiative. Don't do that. If you're feeling that way, that's because this person wants to do it and they're too cowardly to do it, or they just have a lot of things going on that they can't do it right now. They have a lot of things going on that, you know, men, when they don't have their finances all together, sometimes they just act a damn fool. That's normally what happens when men, especially egotistical men, they don't got it all together. They sometimes just sabotage and jeopardize everything. One more. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, they're greedy. You know. The Nine of Cups came in reverse. I'm hearing immaturity. Yeah, they want an easy way out. They're not ready. The scales are not fully balanced yet. They're self-indulging. They're being arrogant, superficial. I'm sorry, but this is pathetic. I can't stand people like this. Like, this is probably like a hood nigga. Straight up, somebody from the streets. Because, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to say this about my black folk. You know, I'm half black. So, when I say this, I feel like our black brothers from the hood that live in that toxic environment, they're never satisfied because it's too much overstimulation. It's a high amount of stimulation. So whenever they get comfortable in something, they fuck it up because they need that constant stimulation. That's why it gets to the point that some people be having threesomes and stuff in their relationship because the woman, they want to keep things spicy for the man. I even seen this picture the other day that this woman gave this guy like $400 and 4 condoms and was like, I know you worked hard all week. Go ahead and have a time of your life. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a pass. So, and there's some relationships that just, you know, they're open but they're not open. Like it's open but don't let me find out type. And that's probably what this person is used to. And that's something that you really got to take into heavy consideration, because you don't want to Spirit does not want you in this relationship like that. They don't want you in a relationship where you have to compromise your integrity, your self-worth to please a relationship. Your justice is to have somebody that is loyal to you, whether they're from the hood or not. But there's people that are from the hood that they dwell in this energy of lack. And that's what brings them a lot of the chaos in their life, this overstimulation of sex, drugs, and money. It's a spirit. I said one more, but yeah. You need somebody that's more balanced, that's more calm and pure. That no matter what they've gone through, no matter how much overstimulation they've gone through, they didn't hold on to that and make that their identity. This person has made his culture and his background, their culture and their background, their identity. I know I keep saying one more, but yeah. But because the Temperance with the Wheel of Fortune is coming out over that stuff to cover it, it's like just trying to, like, I'm seeing this covering that. Spirit might bless this person with a new way of thinking. Because how I'm seeing this, Temperance covered that old way of thinking. and it came out next to the Two of Wands. You know, growth, you know, successful negotiations, taking initiative. So yeah, this person knows what it takes, but right now they're still giving into temptation. Maybe not as excessive because they're starting to see the light. So that's good. You gotta start somewhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're my collective and you've been through sort of the same kind of culture, you know, I grew up in this kind of culture too. And, you know, especially in New York, where I'm from, it's a city of freaking demons, y'all. And literally, if people would literally walk around saying like, yo, I'm a demon. I'm a demon. I'm on demon time. Like, that's what they would say. And no, we're not demons. Okay, we check our emotions. We check them twice. And you know, as earth angels, as walking spirit guides, as walking earth angels, you know, we take the time in our pain to do better. We might not do better to ourselves, but we want to do better for the world. We want to do better. I mean, like, you know, like sometimes we might indulge in certain things that we shouldn't be indulging in. Oh yeah, that yawn was confirmation, by the way. We indulge in certain things that we shouldn't be indulging in, but all in all, our heart is always in the right place. And that's the difference from people that don't want to feel their heart, don't want to feel feelings because they've been so hurt before, especially men. They're more susceptible to that kind of mindset. Yeah, they fall victim. They fall victim to product of, I forgot what it's called, but product of something, product of your society, product of society. They become a victim to the product of society, of like who the people that they've, you know, were raised around, grew up with, stuff like that. So you could definitely tell what type of lifestyle this person or anybody has lived just by the people that they prefer to hang out with. It's more comfort there. And I don't know if 37, 57 is significant to anybody. 3, 7, 5, 7. Okay. So that's all I got for you. Stay blessed. Remember to eat your fruits and vegetables, you know, and have your fruits for snacks and have your vegetables for dinner. You feel me? Like, that's how I feel. That's what I'm feeling greatly. Okay? God bless. Love you.